Hey again guys, Phantom Null here, and today we're taking a look at Phantom of Inferno, an homage to the visual novel Phantom of Inferno. He is the titular character. So he is a dual pistols, not poison, traps corruptor, and I hold the character near and dear to my heart, but I gotta say, not my favorite character to play. I built him up to be pretty tough, but I don't know. He doesn't do enough damage. Dual pistols really needed some work. There were some changes forthcoming, and honestly, I don't even think those changes were going to be enough to put dual pistols in line with where it needed to be. But we'll never know now, unfortunately. So we start up the mission, then we immediately put down our force field. Yeah, that gives us some added defense, which is always handy. And then we're gonna go. I can't talk. We're going to go to town on some council, is what I was going to say. Bam! So dual pistols is extremely flashy. It would have been nice if there were some subdued animations for the set. But unfortunately, that's just not really, you know, what the devs had in mind when they went with the direction of it. The flashy moves suit this character to an extent, but there are some of them that that I would like to change. Like those two that I just did, I would like those on him the way they are. Just a little turn, and the this one right here, where you, oh, no, not that one. See, that one I would change. This one is fine. That one also fine, though it's a little over the top with how long it takes for him to flip the gun. But, you know, that's a balance thing. Though, actually, I believe that animation time was getting trimmed. So, as you can see here, he's got pretty good defenses, particularly with the force field generator up. So we send out some seeker drones here. That's going to lower his accuracy as well as his defense, I think. Yeah. And his damage, too. Forgot about that. But as you can see, I mean, the damage is just so poor. I mean, look at how long it's taking me to kill one lieutenant. I mean, it just gets really dull to play this character for any extended period of time. He's fun to play for a mission or two. And with traps, you feel like you're taking a bit more of a tactical approach to things, if you choose to go that way. I mean, I'm just kind of running in here. We're going to lay down a acid mortar here, and then we're going to lay down a poison trap. And that should hold them, and then we're going to lay down a trip mine. Just to kind of play with our secondary, but I'm taking damage over time from something, though I'm not actually sure what. Okay, and this should kill them. Haha! So, I mean, it's fun to play with things like that, but in terms of being a terribly effective character for, you know, mowing down lots of bad guys, or even taking on higher level content like level 54s and stuff, he's really just not up to snuff. And really, dual pistols in general just really needed some help. I think traps needed some too, personally. I mean, it has some awesome abilities in there. Seeker drones is an awesome tank for alpha because, well, actually, I can't use it because it's recharging. Caltrops, whatever. Couldn't care less about caltrops. But Seeker drones is good. It's good to absorb an alpha or to, you know, mildly debuff your enemies, though it's, you know, not a huge debuff or anything. I'm a fan of acid mortar. What does it do exactly? Yeah, it lowers the resistance and defense, but resistance being the big thing to me. You know, anything that lowers the resistance of your enemies is helping you to do more damage, regardless of who you are, whether you're solo, or whether you're with a team, whatever. So that's always a very good thing. And after a little while, the force field drone needs to, or rather it explodes of its own accord, so let's go ahead and just recast it so it doesn't happen in the middle of combat. Here we have Hail of Bullets. I'm going to use that in this next group. It recharges fairly quickly, which is nice. It's the nuke, essentially, of dual pistols. So let's cast Hail of Bullets. They're going to surround us here, and we're going to cast our AoE, Bullet Rain, I believe it's called. Unfortunately, we missed one of the remaining two guys. So that's a very small cone. I thought I got both of the guys in the cone, but I didn't. This is just a powerful, well, powerful for dual pistols. Single target attack. It's worth noting also I'm a corruptor. Of course, these abilities would be doing more damage on a blaster, but even as a blaster, they're underwhelming. I mean, in the low levels, I don't think anyone has a problem with it really, but I mean, in addition to that, it's all lethal damage. I mean, you can tack on these 3 types of ammo: chemical ammunition, which gives a bit of toxic. Ice gives some cold, and fire gives, or incinerate rather, gives some fire. And they each have a special addition in which fire gives DOT, cold, I believe it slows the enemies, and chemical lowers their damage by a very small amount, I think. But honestly, fire is really the only way to go, just because the damage is already so bad. And I mean, I'm really overstating it a bit. It's not that bad, but it's just not up to snuff. And for a character that I spent as much time and influence to try to make good as I did on this character, I was kind of disappointed. And by kind of, I mean really. Because I really don't play this character very often. But, you know, I'm a fan of the character, but not of the power sets on him. Okay, so this is Web Grenade. It is an Immobilize. So let's cast that. I don't think that the wolves can be immobilized. Let's check. I'm pretty sure they can. Yeah, they resist it. I know they can't be slowed, so I wasn't sure about immobilization. I'd forgotten. Let's use a few of these greens just because, you know, we're not really needing to heal ourselves that often. And we have Hibernate on him as well, which doesn't really, you know, go with him as a natural character, which is he mostly is. But, you know, frankly, I wanted a way to heal him, so I took Hibernate. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it's some technology thing where he encases himself in a block of ice. And yeah, whatever. I don't know. But yeah. All right. Use a cone attack. Let's use our nuke here. It's a PB AoE attack, so I wanted everyone to be kind of close to me. Let's use our AoE here. Unfortunately, those two died right at the end of it, so I kind of wasted that, but it's okay because it's already almost recharged. Let's go ahead and get the glowy here and continue to take down the council. I think I've used all of the moves here. Yeah, poison trap. Yeah, that's more or less what he has. He doesn't have any incarnate powers or anything, so you've seen the whole of his abilities. Let's use acid mortar here and poison trap for funsies. Yeah, that hailed both of them, so let's lay down a trip mine, because that's always a fun combination when you can. And let's finish them off. What happened to the trip mine? I didn't... Yeah, I mean, and add on to that, the traps is just so slow as a set. And you have a very underwhelming character here. I mean, bear in mind, this is just, you know, even level, one hero equivalent here. And on some characters, I probably could have torn through a, you know, like the equivalent of 6 heroes and like plus 2 or 3. And you start to see why, you know, as someone who's power gamed this game as much as I have, in many respects, I'm just not satisfied with this fella. But hey, I do like him enough to put him on this list, so... though, I mean, part of it is just simply, like I said, I put so much time and effort into this character that, you know, I feel almost... I wouldn't feel justified if I didn't at least use him some. But, you know, he's definitely not one of my favorite characters from a play perspective. He's probably actually at the bottom of the list of the characters that I'm putting on this list. I would actually put the mastermind that I was bitching about ahead of this character in terms of being fun to play. So, yeah. Ouch. And this is hardly optimal play for this character, I should say. I'm just kind of, you know, just running ahead full tilt with no care for tactics or really even using, you know, like seeker drones to absorb the alphas. You know, I just kind of want to show off the abilities, but I'm not worried about using them to their fullest, because I'm not really in any danger. But yeah, that's Phantom of Inferno, and we're just going to do the one mission on this fellow, because, again, kind of painfully slow, and we did get to show off all of his abilities here, so I feel like, you know, we kind of got to see what he's all about. Let's take a quick look at his build, but again, not one of the builds I'm more proud of, so, you know, it's going to be a real quick glance over. We have Thunderstrike and Dual Wield, 5 Positron Blast and Empty Clips, again in Bullet Rain as well as in Piercing Rounds. In Executioner Shot, we have another Thunderstrike set. Obliteration in Hail of Bullets, a single Accuracy in Web Grenade, a Tempered Readiness, Range Slow, and Caltrops. We have a Shield Breaker set in Acid Mortar. We have the usual Luck of the Gambler, 3 slotting, and Force Field Generator. We have Lockdown with a full set of, or excuse me, Poison Trap with a full set of Lockdown. That's what I'm trying to say. In Seeker Drones, we have a full set of Siphon Insight. Trip Mine has a full set of Obliteration. We have an Accuracy in Brawl. We have a Stealth IO in Sprint. We have a Recharge in Rest. We have a Run in, what is that? Swift, that's it. Jump in Hurdle. Health has the usual Miracle and Pneumata Convalescence combo, 4+ recovery. Stamina, we have 3 Performance Shifter and a standard Endurance IO for the same reasons that I've mentioned in other videos, very likely. In Combat Jumping, we have a full set of Blessing of Zephyr and a Luck of the Gambler 7.5. Recharge Global, we have a Jump in Super Jump, which eventually I'm sure I was going to put in a Winner's Gift, chance for slow resistance, but never happened. In Maneuvers, we have the 3 Luck of the Gambler slotting again. Tactics, we have Galveston Synchronized Fire Control. In Hasten, we have the 3 Recharge. In Boxing, we have an Accuracy. Tough, we have the Steadfast Protection plus 3% Defense. Weave has the 3 Luck of the Gambler slotting. Shark Skin has nothing because I don't use it. It's just something I have to take as a prereq in order to get Hibernate, which I have a single Recharge in. And that is the build for Phantom of Inferno. He's got a very cool guy look, doesn't he? It's like, yeah, I'm smooth. But yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. There will be at least one more of these coming. There's one more character for sure that I want to highlight that I enjoy quite a bit. And after that, there will probably be a video or two in which I highlight a few lower level characters. Though I'm kind of undecided how I'm going to approach that. But thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.